we're live, which we seem to be. And then I know we're live. There we go. I'm gonna post that we're live. Get this up. Pop out the chat. And try and carefully open up my little frozen ice tube before everything kicks off. Hello, Hurricane. How are you doing on this fine day? There we go. One sec. I got a little freezy flavored ice to have before we start. So I'm just trying to do my best to open that and quickly have that on stream. Hurricane, I literally just got back from that Amazing Digital Circus finale, and without spoiling anything, I had a lot of emotions, as did my wife. We sure had an experience colored by our own personal lived experiences of that film. There is a lot of people who I think are going to have a lot of opinions about that. I am very eager for the point to arrive where I can talk openly about that finale. I feel very positively about it. It sure took some confident choices. I think for a thing that grew to as mass market an audience size as the Amazing Digital Circus, I respect the confidence of ending it the way that it ended. Hey Natalie, I'm pretty good. Saint Nobody says, I'll probably be seeing either Backrooms or Obsession tomorrow. I've never watched any of the Amazing Digital Circus, though. Of those two films, Obsession is fucking amazing. Obsession is the one of those two I would recommend. If you have the choice to see either Backrooms or Obsession, I would recommend Obsession. Tara says, can't see it in theaters due to disability and it not being available where I live. Yep, I'm not going to spoil it. I think that it sucks that people are going to have to spoiler dodge for 2 weeks. Particularly because the way that finale is, I think a lot of people are going to say a lot of things online about it. Forgive me while I have my fruity slush on stream as we get started. But yeah, I'm good. I'm nearly ready for the AA Summer Showcase tomorrow. I got Dice Funk to do tonight still. I forgot to ask for a week off Dice Funk, so I'm going to be doing the Latin American Game Showcase. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the women-led Game Showcase. I might do a reaction stream to that tomorrow morning UK time, if I can't do it tonight. Yeah, the AA Showcase is tomorrow. It's 4 p.m. UK, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. But yeah, the last couple of things I gotta do, I gotta update a link in some video descriptions, and I've got to add subtitles to the British Sign Language version. The BSL version, like the Premiere link, is ready. I've got to subtitle it still, but otherwise, I think I'm ready. I think I am prepared, or as prepared as I can be for tomorrow now. Lovely, lovely Vimto slush. I'm ready for I'm looking forward to the Latin American Game Showcase. I'm always looking forward to excuses to find out what are the game development scenes doing in countries that don't get coverage on English language gaming websites. What are my global blind spots for video game development? Let me learn about new games. Which reminds me, I should get Steam up ready to start wishlisting some stuff and trying some demos and whatnot. Oh. 18 seconds? I thought we had 5 minutes left. Yeah, Saint Nobody says, the text and the subtitles would be the same as the non-sign language version, though, so you most have to adjust the timings. I should just be able to take the subtitle file from the regular showcase and add it to the BSL one. It shouldn't be any extra work, I just have to remember to do it, because YouTube won't let me add a subtitle file while the video's still uploading, and I left it uploading while I went to watch The Amazing Digital Circus, and then I started this stream and realized I'd forgotten to do the subtitling, so it's fine. It's literally all I have to do is download a subtitle file and upload a subtitle file, and then watch it to make sure that, like, I didn't screw anything up and it does still, the timings still work. It's like 5 minutes of work and the BSL's ready. I'm nearly there. Terrace says, great ending for Season 12 of Dice Funk. Really felt like you earned that ending, especially given time to sit with it and hearing your thought process for Doc Hop. I was thinking about maybe not that precise ending that early, but the general arc of where I wanted to get Doc Hop to, right from, like, the end of maybe the first, maybe second arc of the season, and I'm really glad I found a route that let me stick the landing that I felt made sense as an arc for her. That was a YouTube premiere countdown to a 5-minute countdown that was in the actual video. I see. Haha. Nearly done with my fruity, cold slurry. Three minutes to go. Cool. No, the other one I have to remember to update is a link for one of the sponsors for the showcase. We have a secondary sponsor that sponsors some of the art stuff that is a band, and I gotta update the link to their music. Hey, Echo! Greetings, delicious friends. Love a fruity cold slurry. Yeah, I got a pack of like 15 Vimto slush things for like £1. I put them in the freezer before dinner, and then came home from the Amazing Digital Circus finale, and they were not... Some of them weren't frozen at all. Some of them were frozen enough. They were technically cold flavors. And that's all I need, cold flavor. A singular pound, what a steal, right? Absolute bargain. Now, I don't remember the name of the shop that I found them in. Actually, it might have been... Was it Poundland? Might have been Poundland. It was either Poundland or one of those, like, not a chain location that's like pound extenders, pound dividers, like money stretchers, something of that nature. Just about finished my flavors in time for videoed games. Yes, I know that you think the store names sound dirty. Oh, we got a minute and a half. I've got cat updates. Me and Jane, we've got a new cat. Cat's name is Gizmo. She's adorable. She's lovely. She's a rescue. She's an older cat. She's a nervous little baby, but she's our baby. She started getting much more confident in the last couple of days. She's been here a couple of weeks and she's suddenly, like, found her confidence. We started, like... The living room has been where she's lived the first couple of weeks. She left the living... Not only did she leave the living room, she'd been, like, leaving the living room a little bit to have a look around, have a nosy. She went all the way upstairs, all the way to the bedroom, and hung out in the bedroom yesterday. I was like, oh, you're getting explorative. You're going out and finding new places. You're learning that the house is slightly bigger than the one corner you hang out in and the bit of floor space you come for pets and food. So she's getting more confident in the new place, and that's great news. Very excited to have a kitty who's getting a little braver. Oh, I should be wearing my glasses. I gotta remember, I'm supposed to wear my glasses at the computer. Look at me remembering to...
Hola, and welcome to the Latin America Games Showcase. I'm Clara Kovacic. I'm the lead actress of Tenebris Somnia, this retro survival horror with live-action cutscenes from Buenos Aires, Argentina. On behalf of myself, Andres Borghi, Sabiot Studios, and New Blood Interactive, we can't wait to release this game this year. And we hope you enjoyed today this new look at the game and all the other games that are going to be here. So, que tengan un buen día.
Check the work thing quickly. Oh, I hate that people wait until I am on stream to send me time-critical updates or work things that I have to deal with right this second.
Hola a todos y bienvenidos a Latin American Game Showcase Summer Game Pass Edition. I'm Steffi Varela and today we're coming to you from the beautiful beaches of Colón in Panama. Today's showcase features over 80 games from across Latin America, including
Goodness
world
gracious.
premieres, release date announcements, and major updates from some of the region's most exciting titles. Huge thanks to all of our presenting sponsors, Raw Fury, Two Wedges, Annapurna Interactive, New Blood Interactive, Halberd Studios, ID at Xbox, Goldpack Goblins, and to all of our partners for helping make this showcase possible. Throughout the show, you'll see this icon on screen that means there's a playable demo available right now. And you'll be able to find it all on our official Steam event running all week long. But you're here for the game, so let's get started. Brazil is without a doubt one of the biggest forces in Latin American game development. But what's truly exciting is seeing more countries from across the region step into the global stage every year. So let's take a look at how we're growing
Sorry that
together.
I've got distracted.
Starting
The
with the
second
world
stream
premiere
starts.
from Colombia.
Echo says, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It happens so frequently I'm convinced they see your stream notification and realise they've got to send the email. Yeah. Look, you're gonna have... Oh, this looks really cool. You're gonna have to forgive me a minute while I... sort this. I'm nearly with you all, sorry. Okay, sorted. Oh, this looks super cute. There we go. Oh, what is this? This looks adorable. Okay, I'm back to paying attention to the showcase that I'm meant to be paying attention to. Do we have a name for this one, chat? Has the name already happened? Castlebound, cool. Ooh, coming to Switch and Switch 2 as well, but Kickstarter means it's probably way off. Oh, there's a demo. Okay, downloading that demo. Well, apparently I already wishlisted that at some point in the past, where they didn't know it had a demo. Yes, I appreciate the plain text name pop-ups on screen. Hey, Dallas Alankill. How am I feeling about tomorrow? I'm still mildly chaotic trying to get everything finished. I keep saying I'm done, and then I get a message mid being on stream of a thing I need to fix. So many things to fix. Chaos. Brain. Saint Nobody says, I really like there to be a voiceover giving the title and platform information after each trailer. Yeah. It's one of the benefits of the format of the AA showcase. I know, I'm talking about my own showcase again. Is because every trailer is narrated, every developer says their game's name out loud at least once. Usually they will say it out loud while the name is on screen at the end of the trailer. Is this a single-player game? Is this an MMO? I can't work it out. Yeah, it is unusual for a showcase to have no narration at all. Although I'm guessing part of that is this is a lot of games being developed in Latin America, and I don't know what the spoken first language of these game developers is consistently going to be. Maybe that's part of it. Ooh, this looks cute. Sort of story mode Tetris Bomberman game. Echo says, this feels more like a sizzle reel, but maybe it's just the intro. I mean, they're trying to get through 80 games in 2 hours, which means an average of 40 games an hour, which means an average of 1 minute 20-ish per game. Maybe 1 minute 10 per game. So I do think this is going to be the format. I think this one is going to be trailers, I think is going to be the format here. Gunny Ascent. Oh, okay, I'm wishlisting this. I'll say here what I've said before. Watching other showcases does make me... It helps me feel good about the choices I've made with my showcase. Even if the choices I've made aren't objectively better, I can watch other showcases and go, I can see there is a reason why I made the choices I made. Echo says that gives us about half an hour until the women-led showcase, if I recall correctly. So I think this is 2 hours, so this finishes about midnight UK. And I believe midnight UK is when the women-led showcase starts. I can't stick around and live stream the women-led showcase, because I've got Dice Funk to record, and I forgot to request, can I have a week off Dice Funk? So it feels rude to 2 hours before Dice Funk ask for a week off, so I probably need to skip that and maybe stream the women-led showcase tomorrow in the morning, maybe, or something. But yes, I don't think there's a gap. I think this ends and the women-led showcase is like basically back to back with it. Tara says, wow, I can't believe Dan did this at Riot OS. Look, if you want me to stay until 2 AM reacting to the women-led showcase, all you gotta do is message Dan, who has no social media, and tell him I need a night off. But he has no social media, so how would you? Haha. When I try and say that on Discord, he just laughs at me. Oh yeah, I guess he's in the Dice Funk Discord. The Discord that I can't post in because Discord's a bullshit service. Peer Pressure is a good title. It's a good
Latin
game
America's
title.
growth isn't just about the numbers, it's about the people building the games. The titles you're about to see are being developed by incredibly talented small teams and solo developers.
Is Garda hurt? I gotta find her. I gotta try to stand up.
Oh, thanks for the help. But I still can't believe we're in this mess because of you.
We both knew getting near the tower was forbidden.
So, if we want to get our original bodies back,
We gotta cooperate and help each other, right?
yep.
Ooh,
But you're way too close, Aslan.
fascinating aesthetic. Oh, co-op-y.
I can't remember what we were like. That's weird.
Oh, I like
But
this blending of
we
art
have to keep moving
styles.
forward. Together.
Yeah, okay, this is
Ornament Tower.
on my radio.
Wish list
Radar.
now.
Ornament Tower. Wishlisted. Oh, this is cute. Ooh, this has a demo too. Okay. I mean, coming soon to early access. I'm going to request entry into the playtest and add it to my wish list. Oh, local co-op. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's nice. Yes, here we go. I'm trying to get myself focused. I apologize. I apologize that I am as unfocused about this showcase today as I am. This is what happens when it's 24 hours until my showcase happens. Life gets crazy, everything becomes chaos, and I am an easily distractible mess. Block. Not my vibe, but cute aesthetic. Nicely designed art. Terrace says, I got my height measure today. I'm 5'7". I have shrunk 4 inches in the last 20 years. Look, it inevitably happens. Height goes up, height go down. Look, last time I measured myself, I'm 6 foot tall, but also, height loss can happen with HRT, so I don't know if I'm still 6 foot. I know my feet got smaller. Science is wild. Okay, the more players have been added to this, the more interesting it looks. Look, games where you tidy things up are wonderful, but, like, I'm more put all the books on the shelf than assemble the little room. Bulbo didn't believe in falling, but Newton told him about gravity. What is this? Bulbo can forget. Oh! Bulbo's belief system. Bulbo can only know 4 things. Ah! Oh! Oh, I like this as a puzzle concept. Forget about the afterlife. We can just continue to be alive here. Oh, that's so clever. Bulbos. Oh, and Colorbound. Colorbound's a game you'll know about Colorbound tomorrow. It's super cool that this is crossing over with Colorbound. Look out for information about Colorbound tomorrow. Where? Who can say? Maybe check out some game showcases tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn what Colorbound is. Which showcase could it be? Who knows? Maybe Colorbound's an accessible video game. Charming hill. I mean, yeah, that does look like a charming hill. Jane says Jeff Keighley's Colorbound. Yep. Colorbound is definitely one of Jeff Keighley's games. Who's excited for the video adverts with Jeff? I'm more excited for the video adverts with Laura. Come watch the video adverts with Laura. Is this what if Dorfromantic was in hell?
In this rogue-like penance.
Also, hello, Jane.
Seal pacts. Bend the rules.
Yeah, this is what if
Dorfromantic
Dorfromantic was in hell?
Define sin.
Jane, wife. Yeah, Hieronymus Bosch's
Create
Dwarf Romantic.
freely in sandbox mode.
Okay, I'm wishlisting this. This looks cool. What was this called again?
Punishment, repentance, indulgence. Canvas Infernum.
Canvas Infernum.
Your penance has only just begun.
It has a demo. Dwarf Gothic, yes. I must say, I think this has been of the showcases we've seen so far, I think this is already my favourite in terms of not only having the most games I've been excited for so far, but like the density of games that have been my jam has been really cool. Yeah, this also looks this looks like a great dopamine farm. You know the drill. Oh, it's out. Oh, this one's out now. Okay. How much is this? You know the... This is £3.67. I might just buy that one now. It came out today. It is out now. Sure. Screw it. It's less than £4. That is a new number go up game that I can check out. This also looks really cool. Oh, Latin American Games Show. You're just banger after banger today. Okay, yep, I've purchased a new dopamine game, Kasenki.
What's most exciting is not just where the
Wishlisting.
region is today, but where it's heading next. A new generation of developers is emerging across Latin America with bold ideas, fresh voices, and ambitious new projects like this.
You wake up as a refueler on a planet where plants emit sound. Explore alien temples,
Narration.
interact with your AI
20 minutes in,
companion,
our first
upgrade your
narration
suit,
in a
face
trailer.
multiple endings, and solve dozens of unique puzzles.
Ooh, very intrigued by
But in
the
this game,
meters
sound
up the
and
top.
music are your core gameplay mechanics. For example, using your drone sphere, you can hear the ocean's depth.
Oh. This is very unique.
I'm Marcel, solo developer, and this is Soundgrass.
Yeah, I love a game developer doing weird artsy stuff with sound. Talent Solankill, I'm not going to assume it's an accessibility nightmare until I have checked it out. For all I know, they have alternatives to sound, like, oh, have it flash more rapidly when the depth changes or whatever. I'm not going to assume it's accessibility bad without knowing. Quantum Quartz. That is a cool name. I like the main character design. Ooh, that pixel art's very nice. Escape evil bosses is an interesting verb of choice. Yeah, escape rather than battle being the boss verb. Yeah, feels very Celeste. Again, that verb choice would make sense for, say, Celeste. Artus. Oh, is this another in the pizza? What was that? WarioWare like pizza tower? We're doing the Pizza Tower kind of aesthetic choices. Play as multiple artists. Anton Blast, that's the other one, yeah. This is super visually interesting. Gumball Master said, this feels so Brazilian. I mean, it could well be, given it's in the Latin American showcase. Oh. Oh, I didn't like how that scuttled. What are we? Ooh. We're a person with Doc Ock arm. Okay, we're a person with Dr. Octopus arms. That feels better. I can process what I am now. Seeing this player character only in shadow initially really... My brain couldn't quite process it. Arachnophobia cure being the spider. Yeah, maybe a little iron spider. It's oh, now it's gorilla arms. Oh, you beat the boss and then the boss's arms become your arms, maybe? Ooh. Oh, BB. Oh, that's gorgeous. This reminds me of the old, oh, what was the studio? They made an absolutely fucking gorgeous side-scrolling game of this nature on the Wii. I was gonna say Onimusha, I don't believe it's Onimusha. Vanillaware? Is it Vanillaware I'm thinking of? Yeah. I don't remember what the name of the Wii game that Vanillaware did. I don't remember what the name of that game is that I'm thinking of, but... It's definitely giving me Vanillaware vibes. Muramasa, the Demon Blade. Yes, that's the one. One of the best-looking games on the Wii. Absolutely, its art style carried it aesthetically. Yeah, Muramasa deserved so much more. Give me a 4K port of Muramasa someday, someone. Well, I say someone, Vanillaware, probably. And Taylor Zalankill says, this showcase needs downtime between trailers. It is a little, mentally overstimulating, right? It is a little just go, 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 go. Like, admittedly, their rate of games I've wanted to wishlist has been pretty dang high. Look, I don't want a lot of slowdown, but I could do with just like a little breather. Sorry, did our playable character just talk about needing a shite? Oh, I need a shite.
I think I got some red on me.
Got some red on me. Oh. Oh. Turn that down a little. Your health bar is a cigarette, yeah. Oh. I look forward to watching speedrunners play this game and not playing it myself. Play Faster is a fucking great name. I am impressed that no speedrunning game has ever simply called themselves Play Faster. Do it, Play Faster. What was that game called? What, the last one? I've forgotten. Maybe someone in chat knows. I could maybe scroll back and find out, but... Oh, Headcutter. It might have been called Headcutter. Nielda says, take photos of creatures. Now this is the game for me. It seems pretty chill. Under canopies. Oh, the sail of foot of a chicken. Oh, you gotta... Oh, Mjolnir's put off by the base building. Yeah, but you're building a base from which to take photos of cute little animals. The base is just a place to take animal pictures from. Does that make it any better? No combat, no stress. Okay. That maybe means I can get on board with the base builder. Oh, Colorbound! This is Colorbound. Colorbound's great. For those we love, to those who accompany us. Oh yeah, that music was just Breath of the Wild music. I had that thought at the start of the stream. At the start of the trailer. So I can tell you a bit about this game. You are on a journey to finish your grandfather's legacy by using a magic panpipe to change the colours of the world. Just go and solve the little community problems. Telesalanka says, can we hear more about this game in another showcase, I wonder? Yeah, check out the Accessibility Summer Showcase tomorrow, and you'll get a trailer that, rather than just showing you the game, actually tells you a little bit about it. Tells you a little about its, you know, its genre, what the accessibility in it's like, which is pretty interesting. Colorbound is real cute, and it's coming to Switch too. Tara
Talking
says...
about the next generation, earlier this year, we hosted the second edition of the LAX Game Jam, bringing together...
Tara says, this showcase is doing a good job of showing such a diverse type of games. Like, if Headcutter isn't your jam, maybe Photograph Cube Animals would be up your alley. Right?
What followed was an incredible variety of
Latin American Game
from
Jam,
deeply
sorry, yes.
personal narratives and experimental mechanics to competitive multiplayer experiences and beautifully unique visual styles.
These are Game Jam games? Hell
And
yeah.
while many of these games are still on the horizon, let's look at some games you can play right now.
And Gayman says, how's this showcase going so far? Fantastically. There's been a bunch of stuff I've
underwater
wishlisted.
world in A Tale of Silent Depths, a tactical RPG where you command a submarine, battle terrifying
Ooh,
creatures, and
I love
survive
some of
the
these character
mysteries
portraits in
hidden
the top
beneath
left.
ocean floor. Beat the Champions throws legendary players into explosive
Yeah, Rule
arcade
Spider says,
matches
complete the world by
packed with
magically giving its
insane
colours back
abilities,
is a type of
fast
indie
plays,
game we
and
see more and
pure
more since
chaos.
Chicory, and I
No
must say I'm all
breaks, no
for
mercy,
it. Right?
just goals. Jump into the
NK Man,
action
I
today.
saw the TADC finale
Start your engines
right
and
before
leave
doing
chaos
this
behind
stream,
in Road
and
Out, a
I
post-apocalyptic
have
action
so many
RPG
feelings that I
where
can't share without
high-speed
spoiling.
racing collides with deadly dungeon exploration. Take on dangerous contracts, sabotage rival gangs, and fight your way through the death zone.
That's a
as
very neat
Mercenary
protagonist. I can get on board with this protagonist
Step into a
aesthetic.
decaying nightmare in Comatose, a retro-inspired survival horror FPS where you explore twisted environments, solve disturbing
this is
puzzles,
Indie
and
Silent
survive
Hill.
the horrors
Cool.
lurking inside your own mind.
When does the
Launching
Amazing Digital
today
Circus
in
finally
early
drop on
access.
YouTube? 2
One
weeks
of
from
Latin
now.
America's standout
It is
action
2
platformer
weeks.
is
For 2 weeks, it
finally
is
making
exclusive to
leap
the
mobile
cinemas.
This summer.
Most cinemas are showing it for like
Exploring
4 days,
master
and then
fluid
2 weeks from
movement,
now it'll be
and
on
conquer brutal
YouTube, the
platforming
19th. Yeah.
challenges wherever you go. Smash,
All I will
dash,
say
and blast
is me
your
and
way
Jane
through
Shaw
deadly
had
machines in Corebreaker,
sure
a
sure
fast-paced
had
action
feelings watching
platformer
it.
with roguelike
It
chaos
sure
and
did
score.
evoke
Unlock
emotions.
powerful upgrades,
We
discover
saw
new
it.
weapons, and
We went,
uncover
yeah,
your
they sure
purpose
made a
in
thing
world
that
ruled
made me
by
feel
robots.
something.
Available now in early access.
Latin American games are reaching players all around the world thanks to the support of global publishers, but also through experienced local teams with bigger ambitions than ever before. So let's begin this segment with the world premiere of one of Argentina's most ambitious games to date.
Ooh. What are you up to, Argentina? Ooh. That's a gorgeous aesthetic. That UI is really nice.
Is anyone here?
Okay, you have my attention. Time-traveling first-person shooter. Ooh. Oh, that mechanic is cool as hell. Tempest Vitae. Oh, that's coming to Switch as well.
You changed something. What you just did resulted in new.
Oh. Oh, this is cool. Okay, this is 2027. That is going straight on my wish list. Yeah, no, that's
The technology and you.
that is one of the most instantly interesting game trailers I've seen in a while. Have a good evening, AK man. Yeah, no, that trailer, like, it got its hooks in me right away. Ooh. This looks cute too. I want more. Bravo, Gaspar. Ooh. Entertain or die. Oh, I want a date for Billy Bust Up already. Please put Billy Bust Up in Summer Games Fest on tomorrow. I want that Billy Bust Up to get a date already.
Deep Dish Dungeon is a multiplayer game that you can play solo or with up to 2 other players. You'll be killing monsters, bosses, solving puzzles, looting, treasure hunting, adventure yourselves through the dark places. But I invite you to get deeper into connecting to the dungeon.
Cooking!
It's
Deep
full of
Dish
symbols and
Dungeon!
hidden mysteries. I'm looking forward to see you all making the most powerful
Make a
move
little
of all,
pizza
the
down in
Deep
the
Dish Pizza,
dungeon.
later this year and fall 2026.
Make the best pizza in the dungeon. Is this dodgeball as a combat mechanic? Farmageddon's a good name. Sometimes I hear a game name and I am surprised that no one has made it. Like, Farmageddon feels like a name someone should have gone, oh, is that not taken? I guess I'll make that game. Very nice pixel artwork.
Nisa.
Gumba says, I played the demo for the Eternal Life of Goldman. I gotta say, I appreciate a game that does not pretend to be something else. I like when a thing is unapologetically the thing that it is. Watering gun. Okay, magical, oversized farming game. You dress up like a bee so you can take the honey without getting stung. It's a Stardew, but I can't deny it's a unique Stardew. And it's a Stardew that has disabled characters in it, so hell yeah. Gossips. Ooh. Okay, I like these character designs a lot. And I like the world is real big. Yeah, the Stardews have slowed down. It's a Stardew. Hasn't been as common a thing for a while. We got 40 minutes into this before we saw a Stardew. Yeah, the gossip graph is a great touch.
Hi, this is Mark, game director on Hellclock. Our first expansion, Cursed War, is right around the corner.
Well, I thought it was that we were small, but they said to explore a huge world.
To make broken builds with. Holy Fire is a classic
whichever way around it is, the scale's wrong and I like that.
Jaguar Spear can pierce multiple enemies with a long-range melee attack.
It's taken me a second to realize, but this is another Hades.
Flying all over the place.
Granted, it's cowboy Hades, you know, that makes it a little different, but
needs to be reloaded.
Here's a Hades.
Is a trap skill, holding enemies in place and debuffing them. And with Kakara Dive, you can leap slam into enemies with the strength of the Kakara. We're also adding over 80 new unique items, which can drastically change how all of these skills work. Don't miss Curse War, coming to PC, Xbox Series, and PlayStation 5 on July 14th.
What you're about to see is probably the greatest indie game to come out in all of 2026.
Oh, I know about this one. Kernel Hearts. Kernel Hearts is another game you should check out at another showcase, maybe tomorrow, maybe maybe the Accessibility Summer Showcase is going to tell you about this game's accessibility. I think the AA Showcase trailer is a better trailer for this game, because it tells you the tagline, which is, become a magical girl and kill God. That's the tagline for this game. Become a magical girl, kill God. It is a cool anime beat 'em up. It's got online co-op.
It might just be
It's got some very cool accessibility stuff. It's also a Switch 2 game. It's another Switch 2 game. We've got some Nintendo games in the AA Showcase.
2026. My God.
Oh my God.
Echo, I'm also not a huge fan of the trailer where streamers yell at you. Yeah, no. As someone that's not a huge fan of the streamers yell at you trailer, hey, would you like a slightly longer trailer that actually tells you about the game quite calmly, maybe explains its accessibility settings to you, etc.? You get to see that tomorrow.
Our presenting sponsors, Raw Fury, Two Wedges, and Annapurna Interactive, New Blood Interactive.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute this for a second. Yeah, we have a slightly calmer and more informative trailer for Kernel Hearts tomorrow, and look, I don't want to poo-poo someone else's trailer, but like we got the better colorbound trailer, we got the better trailer for Kernel Hearts. Our trailers tell you what those games are, alongside explaining their accessibility. It's a nice little side effect of explaining accessibility requires just actually telling you what the game is. I'm being snarky now. Mjolnir says, can you promise no trailers with VTubers talking all over them? I can promise you 100% with certainty not a single VTuber will talk over any of my trailers, unless you go and find a VTuber who is reacting to the AA Showcase on their own channel and watch them talk over the trailers. The only way you'll see a VTuber talk over the trailers is if you go to a VTuber's channel who is streaming the showcase.
Sigmund, Indonesian metal band, so you can slay 7 simple bosses like a badass.
Wishlist Grim Charles on Steam now.
Roll out the trail.
This is the story of the day after I died, and my chance to return to the world. He called himself the Grim Reaper. He told me I was chosen to be a Reaper's apprentice. It felt like he knew I wouldn't refuse.
Echo says, also exclusively using VTubers puts me off so much. That's just because I don't like VTubers that much. 99% of them seem to be like, my only draw is that I'm a VTuber, I have nothing else going on for me. And if that's the most interesting thing you have to advertise your game, you lost me. Look, I know there's a bunch of people that like VTubers, and I don't judge. I use a VTuber rig on occasion when I just don't feel like being up to being on screen. I've occasionally had non-verbal streams as a Shiny Ditto. Because a lot of VTubers are like explicitly in my experience, and this is certainly not universal, a lot of VTubers don't have a lot to talk about because they don't talk about their own lives because they are playing a character. B, by playing a character, they exaggerate up kind of unattainable standards of lives in the pursuit of crafting a character. And then C, a lot of them really lean into parasocial relationships with fans because they seem to be telling themselves, well, it's just a character that's having like an unhealthy degree of relationship to the fandom, not me the human being. They don't know me the human being, they're only that much a fan of the character, therefore it's not parasocial in ways that I don't think are healthy. Look, there are some lovely VTubers out there, I'm sure. A lot of them really fall into some uncomfortable parasociality traps that I don't feel particularly healthy around. I look at them and I'm like, this is ringing alarm bells for me. But yeah. And that's it. I understand that for some of them it is, I desperately want to keep my private life private, and a VTuber is a way to do that, and I respect that, I understand that. Yeah, it's largely puppetry and role-playing, but that often becomes reasons to play up things that are not necessarily healthy to present as reality, or to lean into parasociality in a way that you wouldn't if you're a real human being. Yeah, Echo, there are some out there that definitely have, like, a character to their character, but, yeah, there are, I've stumbled on a lot that are just, my personality is, I spent 7k on this rig. It's another game about cooking in a dungeon. Has Delicious in Dungeon, or Dungeon Meshi, the anime, had like a really big inspirational... Sorry, that was a cool dwarf design. Yeah, Laura Roller says Dungeon Meshi's inspired so many people. Right? This is like the third go in the dungeon, get materials, cook food game we've seen on stream today. Ooh. I don't know if I've got room for another the art's really cool though. I was gonna say, I don't know if I've got room for another of these in my life. Now I'm seeing like the card aspect of it and the art style, I'm like... Oh yeah, no, this is pulling me more in, okay. Rest in peace, Laura's Focus. Dream Delirios. Look, I'm sorry, I've got stupid showcase stuff. You know how I said at the start of the stream that all I had was to download a subtitle file, upload it to a different video, and change one link in like 4 video descriptions? Yeah, no, I instantly have more than that to do tonight now. I keep having more stuff. It's just that time of year. It's literally, what time is it now? 11 minus 7. It's 17 hours until the showcase begins. It's inevitably tonight's a rough night for me to have focus. Once we get past the showcase, my brain will be back in focus mode. There is ice cream in the freezer, that's a nice thing to think about, is the ice cream for later. Dungeons and Desserts! It's another Dungeons and Food game! We're doing... Is this gonna have to be the new bingo space? That's a dungeon, Meshi! That's a delicious in dungeon! Okay. I'm putting my bets out now. Before this stream is over, we will see 2 more games that could be described as delicious in dungeons.
Can't take it anymore. That's it for me. I'm going on vacation. That's final.
But sir, who you rule if you leave?
Oh.
I love this voice acting. Yeah, Mjolnir says the same. This voice acting it's bonkers. I like the art.
So Litany is a roguelike deck builder about making impossible combos,
Ooh,
absurd synergies,
someone's got
and
budget
those
for
big
that
numbers
trailer.
that makes you feel like you've broken the game. In this dungeon,
Yeah, the
gods
voice,
are
the audio
dead,
mixing was
and
a
we
little
only
funky,
worship
but
what we cannot
I'll
burn.
take the win.
Many folks are trapped in this eternal cycle, trying to fight to reach
Yeah,
a
Lord
mysterious
Serrano,
doors
look,
that no one knows what lies
I
behind.
am
And
judging
different from other
VTubers.
Dark Fantasy games, Litany doesn't take itself
As I say,
too
I
seriously. It
I
adds
on
some
occasion
fun and
VTube
bizarre
as a
elements to
shiny
this focused
ditto.
environment.
Like, it's all good.
Mechanically, Litany is all about chasing dopamine. You open boosters, you stack modifiers, and you multiply effects until you reach those absurd combos that feels completely unintended to the game. It's a mix of what we love in roguelike deck builders with this hypnotic flow that is hard to put down. The demo for Litany released today on Steam, so please go play the game and share your feedback so we can craft the best game possible.
When we met Litany, it was an instant fit for two edges. Dark fantasy, roguelike deck builder, felt already home. And once we played, we were completely addicted to the game.
I'm zoning
And
out.
we saw
There's
much
already too
potential
many
alongside
trailers
Stages
in
of
my
Nightfall,
brain.
as both games belong
this
to the
is
same
very
genre,
Darkest
but
Dungeon.
different approaches. And when we participate in some events, we really realize we were right. Sigils of Nightfall
Knowing the
is a
game running
dungeon
on the
crawler
Steam Deck
roguelike
in your
deck builder
trailer,
with
good
elements
means
of the
devs,
hour-winning
right?
RPG Morgborg. And now we're releasing
That's a great
new demo
idea.
with improved map design and many
A
community
more
requests.
useful idea.
Bestiary,
It was a more useful
quest
idea like a
events,
week ago
and
before
dice
the price
rolls.
went up.
And remember, all the content will be available for you to play with your friends on tabletop. So play Litany and Sigils of Nightfall and follow Two Edges to see what's coming next.
That's 2 very cool looking games. Gumba says, if they made a
Since
Darkest
the
Dungeon
beginning
with
of
all
Lags,
dogs, would they
horror
call
has
it
been one of
Barkest
the defining
Dungeon?
genres of our showcases. And Latin American developers continue to create some of the most unique horror experiences in games today.
I do particularly love seeing horror games in showcases like the Latin American Games one, because of all the genres that I think really benefit from you playing games made in different places, horror is one where, like, it is a genre where you can learn a lot about a culture by the things they find scary, the things that make it into their horror experiences can tell you a lot about, like, what makes a culture different from yours. Yeah, Echo says, literally a third of the streamers I follow are VTubers. I'm not saying they can't be good, there's just a lot of people who seem to think having a VTube model is what you have to do. Yeah, we're both on the same page, I think, Echo. I think we're good.
What are your sins?
Oh. Sorry, something about being asked what your sins are really...
I saw it on TV, then in a dream, and I wanted to know what it felt like.
Oh.
Do your parents know you did this?
No.
Does anyone?
No.
Oh, this feels very transcoded horror.
Maybe. If you don't grow out of it.
Yeah. It's called Twirl. Like a dress, masculine coded shadow being chased by feminine ghost. Admit your sins, maybe you'll grow out of this. Have you told anyone about it? That feels very trans horror. Let me look up Twirl. It's 3 AM in your childhood home. Everyone's asleep, but you sneak out of your room to do as you're told. Twirl, whatever that means.
You don't know what you've done, Lily. Juliet.
What's your deepest, darkest secret? A haunting, abstract narrative about self-worth, growing up in 2006 and protecting a secret. Be warned, if ever asked to look at yourself, don't. Yeah, trans horror. Talisa Lankle says Dwell is an acronym for trans woman is really loved. I hope so. It's just all just an innocent thing you did as a kid, right? It's about an hour long, inspired by PT. Yeah, I'm putting my money on that being a trans horror game, and I'm into it. Hey, Nerdian, the Accessibility Summer Showcase is indeed tomorrow. It's 17 hours from now, so it's 4 PM UK, 11 AM Eastern, 8 AM Pacific. Tomorrow, but 7 hours earlier than now. It's coming up. Rule Spider says, it's the second year in a row the Latin American Game Showcase didn't do normalizing sound levels across trailers. Yeah. That's a thing you don't have to worry about tomorrow. The lovely Jane, I don't know if she's still in the chat, but the lovely, wonderful Jane, my wife, my best one, and editor, sure did normalize the volume levels for the AA showcase.
Hello, thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Who knows what you might find?
I'm gonna turn this up a little again.
Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder.
Yeah, if it's midnight for you now, Nerdy, and it'll be 5 p.m.
You'll do great. Just ignore the feeling of being watched.
Oh. Oh, there's some neat horror here. I like this. And hell yeah, pro-wife bias. Let it never be said that I don't have a pro-wife bias. I am the most pro-wife biased. Ooh.
This is getting pretty creepy.
This is getting pretty creepy. Oh, this has a demo. Q3 this year. Okay.
Thanks for using Desktop Explorer. See you later.
Oh, July. Okay. Let's try saving that again.
She was right.
There we go, added to my wish list.
There is something dark in here. There are things here that shouldn't exist.
Ian Morris, I saw that game at PAX. Yeah, how was it? Is Star Fox this month? When this month is Star Fox? I still need to put more time into Yoshi.
Sometimes you just get pushed to the brink. Emotionally, physically. Are you sure this is the path you want to follow?
We need to get out of here. Now!
27th. Nice.
It's okay. I know you can do it.
I know you can do it.
Richard, what have you done?
Oh.
As our platform continues to grow, we've been looking for better ways to support and stay connected with our developers, creators, and community year-round. So today, we're excited to announce the Lags Club, a new Patreon initiative where we'll offer perks, access to opportunities, and community programs for players, creators, and developers alike. We'll soon be sharing more information about this in the future, so stay tuned. But for now, more games. From folklore and mythology to personal memories and...
Nerdian says, wondering what you think of some tentpole games being effectively barred from Linux systems due to their anti-cheat. As someone who lives out of a Steam Deck or a Linux rig, it feels inaccessible. It is honestly the primary reason one of the big reasons I haven't moved to Linux as like a primary work desktop. I don't think there's a great workaround for it until companies get on board with finding a way to do anti-cheat on Linux that isn't counter to the reasons that people want to be on Linux in the first place. There's not really any getting around it, other than like have a dual boot setup on your machine to boot it into a pirated copy of Windows purely to play like the handful of things that are Windows exclusive. It's kind of shit, but like the state, I don't complain about it too much because the state of gaming on Linux, compared to like 6 years ago, it's fucking night and day. From barely anything is playable on Linux to basically everything is playable on Linux. It is what it is. I'm stuck on Windows because I do work projects that require me to play Windows builds, and that is that. Oh, we saw this the other day. The Black Voices in Gaming, the pirate game from the anti-colonialist perspective. That was pretty cool. The Silly Cat game did look good, yeah. Well, I'm already getting emails being like, would you like a review code for Desktop Explorer? Yeah, I would. What was I doing? That's what I was doing. I'm debating if I want to get myself a snack at some point during this. I got a couple of snacks on hand for the next couple of days of streams. I got some mini Rolos. I got some white chocolate buttons with little cookie bits in them. I got some like bugles, the crisps you put on your fingers that are like, which fingers? But they're nice and spicy knickknacks flavor. I got some, what do I got? I got some Doritos. I got the end of popcorn. I should probably finish my popcorn tonight. I got the end of a bag of popcorn. This looks cute, but it also seems heterosexual in a way that this seems like it's a straight love story, and therefore I'm like, discover what connects them. Maybe not. Maybe. I feel like it's gonna be heterosexual, and therefore I'm less interested. Stop some Jeff Doritos. Yeah, I know. Raw Spider says Linux and kernel level anti-cheat is never happening so long as companies are not facing enough backlash against the practice. The situation will stay as it currently is. Personally, I went the route of no native build, no money from me. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is Linux is so antithetical to the direction that gaming anti-cheat has gone, and Linux gamers are such a tiny portion of the gaming community that there really is no... At the present moment, there is no good solution to that problem. Oh, this looks cute. What is this? Yeah, Gumbar, that was my thought with that last game, was what if they're both the same character and it's pre and post transition? I'm like, okay, yeah. I can think of worlds where that game becomes queer and therefore I'm into it. Squadra Brava. Squadra Brava. There's a demo. I will wishlist that. No, I left the end of my popcorn somewhere. Oh well. I have my drink. I'm gonna finish my drink. I love long-sleeved Satan. Tico! Yeah, there is a lot of just, like, energy and passion in these trailers.
No glorification or use of drugs. It is a homage to Brazilian bootleg games and mods of the 2000s and Brazilian pop culture.
And now hold on to your bundas. You are going to Brazil, cacete.
You threw a party in heaven after saving the favela from hell.
Brazilian drug dealer before more. Demons from the port to LA operas through the favela and now I have to sing for money. Welcome back to Rio. Take a trip to Salvador also. Bunch of crazy new guns going from Shimao flamethrower to Feijoada Piniter and new enemies. Double jump and dash because you put fireworks up your ass.
Double jump and dash because you put fireworks up your ass.
Traveling to Brazil to save the mamadas from Ronaldo. Play go off with 255 players. Overstay with one shot to park.
Can someone send me a screenshot of double jump and dash because you put fireworks up your ass? I need that screenshot ASAP.
September 16th, 2026 on Steam.
Oh no.
Thank you. I can't read scroll because I gotta do this Twitch stream, but like. What the fuck is this game? Caravana 2000. Choose your almost famous costume and face the dangers of Brazilian chaotic nights. I'm requesting access to this playtest. I would like to playtest this.
Latin America's gaming industry continues to grow at an incredible pace, and the road ahead has never looked brighter. Let's take a look at some of the games arriving later this year and beyond.
Oh. What? Oh, Golden Age pilot game. Ah. Check my blue sky. Oh, have I been blue skied this? Okay. I'm checking the blue sky. If it's here already, okay. Troy of Athens, are you alright if I repost that on Blue Sky? Because that'll be the best way for me to remember it exists, is having the next, like, 24 hours it just keep popping back up in my notifications. Hell yeah. Latin American Games Showcase as really great marketing. Really great trailers so far! Exclamation mark. Ooh, this art style, very cool. Ah! Oh, this is delightful. I'm getting more DMs about oh, this is take toys out of the packaging and then fight them. Oh, very cute. Oh, then you play the games. Oh. Okay, this is very cool. Sorry, I'm still getting DMs about the showcase tomorrow. Yeah, Troy of Athens, I wrote trailers instead of trailers. I'll fix it. Like, I'm trying to balance too many things. I also misspelled showcase. Stupid phone. Okay, there we go. Hey, Drenny asked, greetings from Tijuana. Greetings to Tijuana. We're having a great time watching this showcase so far. It is, as we were saying before you arrived, probably the highest percentage of trailer shown to I should wishlist that of any of the showcases so far. We got very excited by a trailer a minute ago that told us you can double jump and dash because you stuck a bunch of fireworks up your ass. Video games are great sometimes. Oh! Seek the cave. Okay, it took me a second to come around, but I love this pumpkin's teeth. Yeah. Yeah. Murky is what it's called. Okay, another one on the wish list. Oh. That's just Dan from Dice Funk. Messages. Oh, bird games. Okay, I gotta make a note of this bird game for my friends that love birds. I've got a pair of friends who currently are in a group chat with some other friends, doing a who can verify bird spot the most unique species in a year with photo evidence. And they're serious enough about it to the point that they've gone on trips to different towns around the country purely because they know that that town has different birds and they'll get to take new bird photos. I gotta tell them about the new bird game. Their favourite board game is a Wingspan, the board game about birds. They love them some birds. Super Tacky Astro Ranger. That's a great name. The Latin American Showcase has had really fun game names. King Pigeon. Star Super Tacky Astro Ranger.
And while the future looks bright, there are already some amazing games available today.
Oh no!
Welcome to
oh
the
no,
worst
Latin American
ship
Game
imaginable.
Showcase.
In retail hell, you're trapped
Oopsie.
inside Purgatory's
Someone
only
did-
convenience store,
Oh.
serving terrifying customers while trying to survive.
Can I just say, as someone that's made a game showcase, I am fascinated that they didn't spot that. That made it to publishing that there was just a missing clip. There was the audio, but no visual. Because, like, I pull back the curtain. I watched through all of mine at least once they're uploaded before they go out. If for no other reason than, well, they've not subtitled it, I guess. Which, like, that's the last pass I do is the subtitle timing pass, and that's my last chance to catch a mistake. But if you're not subtitling, theoretically there's no need. Like, if you export it, you upload it and you go, that's good, and you don't double check it, there's not a thing that forces you to do one last watch through after you think it's done. Nerdian, yeah, Naughty 3
By Celtic
has definitely
mythology,
started.
harness the power of Morrigan, goddess of death, and battle to reclaim the soul of your beloved.
Soul Quest.
In The Warrior, nothing stays the same for long. Every level transforms the gameplay, the mechanics, and
The
even
Warrior.
who you control, as every character fights to become the protagonist of their own story. Uncover all the secrets in this
Well,
wild
that's a
platforming
fun
adventure today.
idea.
That's all for this year's Latin American Game Showcase
Oh,
Summer Game
okay,
Fest
we're not doing
edition.
2 hours.
Huge thanks once again to all of our presenting sponsors, our media, broadcast, PR, and community partners. And of course, Jeff Keighley, Emily Weir, and all the Summer Game Fest team for their continued support. Don't forget to wishlist your favorite games throughout our official Steam event. If you
One day I will convince Keighley to let the AA Summer Showcase be an official Summer Games Fest thing and get like the promo bump of being official, but for now, fuck you, Keighley. You won't let me in your cool club. No, I'm being deliberately mean here. I like the idea of being like, I'm just gonna say fuck you until you let me in your club. If you let me in your club, I probably wouldn't be saying fuck you right now, Keighley, but oh. Yeah, there we go. That was a really good, condensed, lovely batch of game trailers. In 40 minutes, there is the women-led, Echo says, convince everyone else to report it like it is, so he doesn't have a choice. Echo, genuinely, that's kind of the approach I've taken. I've talked Steam into putting me alongside the official Keighley ones. Most of the websites that report Summer Games Fest streams treat me as if I'm one of the official ones. I'm trying to make myself as officially a part of it as possible, so that at some point Keighley goes, did I forget that I made this one a part of the showcase? My friend Kojima said that Jeff wants to be your buddy, right? Yes, the women-led game showcase is in 40 minutes. I can't live stream that one, unfortunately, because I have Dice Funk to record. But I might try and make time tomorrow morning in the UK to stream reactions to that. If you're around in the UK morning, that's cool. If not, there'll be a VOD of it up on YouTube. Honestly, I'm still going to be up midnight till 2 a.m. making internet content for you all to enjoy. It just won't be like live content that you'll get to hear right now. It'll be a podcast that you'll hear in like 6 to 8 weeks, I think, because of the recording delay we've got on. Yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching. I'm sorry I won't be doing the Latin American, the women-led game stream tonight live, but give me a second to look up the times. Tomorrow, at 4 p.m. UK, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, is the Accessibility Summer Showcase. Please come and watch that. You'll have a great time. It'll be wonderful. Come do that. 6 hours later, so 10 p.m. UK, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, is Summer Games Fest Live. I'll be streaming reactions to that as well. After that is Day of the Devs, which will be at midnight. I'll be streaming reactions to that. Saturday, I will be streaming the Southeast Asian Games Showcase, the Wholesome Direct, the Story Ricks Games Showcase, the Green Game Showcase, the Gaming Pride Parade, the Future Game Show Summer Showcase, probably the Exodus Extended Gameplay Reveal. I don't know what FGS Live from Los Angeles is, but maybe we'll stream that. The Frosty Games Showcase. That's all on Saturday. I'll be streaming from 4 p.m. to midnight, so that's going to be a chaotic day. Sunday, we're going to be streaming the Xbox Game Showcase, but muting a bunch of the first-party trailers to talk about why we're boycotting Xbox. The PC Gaming Show, the Dutch Indie Showcase. I'll be streaming all of those on Sunday. Look forward to it. I'm going to get some sleep, but please check out the Accessibility Summer Showcase tomorrow. It's a lot of work. I put a lot of work in. I hope you will like it. Check it out. Goodbye. I'm gonna go have like half an hour to myself before I go record a podcast. Goodbye.